Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I will be doing some running around and I thought it would be fun if you could spend the day with me. I had a few returns to do, so we will be stopping at Old Navy, Target, a garden center near me, checking on our property, and going to the model home to potentially change out our flooring. I might be putting in a change order for that. And at the end of today's video I will be gardening. I got all of our vegetables from the garden center, so we will be planting those in my raised garden. I hope you find today's video relaxing as well as motivational. If you have a lot on your to-do list, let's get it done together. And of course, if you haven't already, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. We are starting today's video in my car. I had just left my home and I wanted to show you my to-do list. The only thing I didn't get done on my to-do list was going to the grocery store. I ended up doing that the next day. Everything ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I always get sucked in to the kids' clothes in Target and Old Navy. The reason I needed to go to both Old Navy and Target was to do some returns and get some summer clothes for the kids. Noah, Hazel, and Wyatt all needed some tank tops and shorts. That was mainly what I got, but it ends up being a lot with 3 little ones. Almost all of Wyatt's clothes, who is my 1-year-old, almost all of his clothes are too small for him at this point. Hazel had absolutely no shorts that fit her, and Noah just needed some tank tops. I also got Wyatt a sweater, and I think I got Noah a pair of sweatpants that he needed as well. I won't be going through every item. I bought them individually like a haul because the purpose of today's video is not to make you buy the things that I chose to buy, but simply to spend the day with me. I feel like too many videos, too many times, people are like, this is everything I got, go buy it, go buy it, go buy it. And that is not what this is. I'm simply showing you what I'm shopping for my kids. You can easily go on the website yourself and shop around. I didn't end up buying anything for myself. I just thoroughly enjoy shopping for my kids. I think it's so fun, and especially when they see everything I got them, they are so excited, and I just love seeing their eyes light up. It makes my heart so happy. I did head over to the home decor section in Target just to look around because you know we are moving shortly and there was no way I was going to buy decor for our current home, and I really don't know what I want to put in our new home yet. So although there were a ton of cute things in this section, I did not buy a single thing. I loved this little bench. I don't know what I would do with it in our new house, so I didn't get it, of course, but I thought it was so cute, maybe for the end of my bed or by my entryway. I just loved it, but of course I did not buy it. That would not be very smart of me right now because I would have nowhere to put it, so maybe they will still have it in stock when we move, and maybe they won't, and that's okay. I love this little cushion chest. I thought it would be perfect for the living room for some toys, but again, I did not buy anything. Right now we have a cheaper wicker chest in our living room that I got on Amazon. I think it was like $65. What I've been doing is putting my kids' toys in it that they leave out in the living room at the end of each night. There usually are not very many, so at the end of each week, like let's say Saturday or Sunday, usually we do it on a Sunday, they either have to put their toys back where they go in their playroom or those toys get donated. I am so tired of picking up toys, so we're really trying to find a system that works for us, and this has been working great. I know this probably sounds a little bit funny, but you just saw some woven ottomans. You saw me like touch them and like try to squeeze them a little bit. I have always wondered if these woven ottomans were squishy or not, and it turns out they are very hard. It is not what I was expecting. I was expecting them to have like beanbag material, and I just did not know that it was like a solid piece. I feel like when you look at the items that I am drawn to, you definitely get a feel for my style. I love like wicker and woven things, and just warm and natural and clean and cozy. Everything that makes you feel like that is what I like, but I also really like things to be like bright and airy, so kind of a combination of the two. For example, my kitchen in my new house is going to have all white cabinets and a white countertop, but I really want to bring in some warmth with the backsplash and the flooring. I'm really not one to have everything bright and white and just in your face. I just want it to feel a little bit warm and cozy. The other thing I am not a fan of that I feel like a lot of people do is over decorating. I do not like setting things out on my counter or on shelves and just overcrowding a space. It does not look decorated to me. To me, it just looks like more items that need to be dusted, and it looks like clutter. I see so many people setting things on countertops or making extra shelving in their home to set decor items on there, and I can tell you I will not be doing that because I like my surfaces to stay clean and clutter-free. In my opinion, a simple plant adds a lot to a space, and it adds some color, and it's natural and beautiful. That is why I have so many plants, and I hope to keep my plants in my new home. Hopefully they can be a little bit more spread out with all of the windows in there, but that is my style. I am in no way anywhere near a home designer, interior designer. I actually think I lack those skills. I am not creative at all when it comes to a space, but I definitely know what I like and what I don't like. Just a second ago, I showed you all of the baskets at Target, laundry baskets and wicker baskets, woven baskets. Everything is so cute at Target. I've always loved all of the baskets that they offer for a very reasonable price, in my opinion. However, I love this rattan woven table, but not for $95. There is no way I would be spending $100 on this small table, but I love the pillow fort collection at Target. Everything is so cute and is definitely my style. I'm hoping I can at least do Hazel and Wyatt's room in this pillow fort collection at our new house. I think they would be adorable. I do not think Noah would go for that because he really wants a like black and red rock room. I'm hoping I can give him what he wants but tone it down a little bit so it's still aesthetically pleasing but also still makes him happy. Lately he has been saying, however, that he may be changing his favorite color to blue, which would be very convenient, and I definitely would be able to make him a beautiful boys blue. Like, I love the dark navy blue. We can definitely work with that and give him something that he really loves. Even though I'm not buying anything for my home in today's video, we are shopping together, and I mentioned previously that if we go shopping together or I share a haul with you, I want to do a giveaway. That way, if you do see anything that you want in today's video and you're like, darn it, I wish I had an extra $50 so I could go buy that, you can enter the giveaway and potentially win a $50 gift card to Target. So even though we are shopping around at a few different places today, I decided to make today's gift card a Target gift card like I mentioned. All you have to do to enter is like this video, leave a comment, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I will also put the instructions on screen right here and put more details to the giveaway in the description below. We are now leaving Target. I'm going to drive by our property real quick just to see if there has been any progress made. After we're done there, we are going to head to the model home to look at the flooring there. They have all of the samples in the basement at the model home near me. So rather than going into the builder's office, which is about 40 minutes away, we're only going to go about 10 minutes away to the model home. I was so surprised to see that our basement had already been dug. Our property was scheduled to be staked out on June 1st, and then the basement was supposed to be dug after that, so we are actually ahead of schedule, which is amazing. That never happens with new construction, so I am super happy about it. I just got to the model home, went right to the basement, and I'm now looking at the flooring. The one I'm showing you right now is Outer Banks. That is the one I originally chose. I ordered 2 samples of this floor as well as 2 others I thought I might like. I had them sent to my house so I could look at them in natural light, compare them to the floor I have and against my white cabinets that I have in my current home, just to get a better idea of how they are going to look on the floor in our new home. When I got the samples, I was very surprised to see that the Outer Banks one I chose looks a lot more gray in my home than it does here at the model home or even at the selection office. So I really don't know what to expect, and I feel really torn right now. I also really like the 2 I just showed you, the beige wood and the brownstone. I feel like the beige wood might be a little too light, but I really like the way it looks, the variations, and how you can see the knots in the wood and it's a little more textured. The brownstone is, again, so small it's hard to see what it will look like as a whole floor, but I feel like that might be a little too dark. I really want something in between. This rust hickory caught my eye. I really like this color. The one above it looks like it would be a perfect fit, but it doesn't doesn't show it on camera, it is a little bit too red for me. And down here, the ones I'm about to show you, these are the other two samples I ordered and had them sent to my home, this oatmeal oak and the one underneath it, tree bark oak. In the small sample, I really liked the oatmeal oak and I felt like it was perfect, and I was like, okay, this is the one. And then I had them sent to my home and I just didn't feel the same way. I have no idea what to do right now. I feel so torn, but I know I need to make a decision as soon as possible. Flooring is just one of those things for me. It's a big deal because it's throughout our main floor. I have to look at it all day, every day, and I just want to like the floor that I look at and not feel like regret, like I wish I would have chosen something else. None of the options are great options. In my opinion, I would choose something totally different, but I do have to pick one of these. I just don't know which one yet. Now we are at a garden center near me, picking out all of the vegetables for my garden. I will go through all of these at the end. Once everything is planted, I did end up spending about $75, which my garden will produce way more than $75 worth of vegetables, so I was super happy with the cost of everything. Last year was my first year with a garden. I started everything from seeds and I definitely learned a ton. I learned how to care for my vegetables a little bit better. I learned what I needed more of, what I didn't need at all. I learned that broccoli and lettuce bolts and that they are completely unnecessary in my garden. I only planted 3 lettuces. Is it lettuces or lettuce? I don't know. Lettuce plants. I only planted 3 of them last year and 2 of them went to waste. We did eat one of them, but what I should have done would be to like space out planting them so that they would be done at different times. But instead I planted them all at the same time and we just did not need that much lettuce at one time. If I would have spaced them out a little bit, like 1 month apart from each other, that would have been perfect. But I decided to skip it altogether this year and just focus on plants that will continuously produce for the rest of the year. Or rather, I should say the summer. Hopefully we will be moving by around October or November. Fingers crossed if everything goes well. That is when I am expecting to move. We have so much to get done before then, so much decluttering to do, and just getting our current home ready in general. I am so excited. I cannot even put it into words. All right, I know I've been doing a ton of talking. I'm going to grab a few more vegetables, check out, get my car packed up, head home, and start getting these vegetables planted with the kids. I am back at home. I wanted to show you what my garden looks like before we plant anything. I just had some new dirt put in, so it's nice and fluffy and ready for some vegetables. My kids were very, very excited to help out. They love helping in the garden, and I feel like it's such good education for them to be able to plant, grow, and cook their own food. It's definitely something that I think is important for them to know. Wyatt, however, was mostly excited about finding worms. As you will see in just a little bit, he loves finding worms. Hazel finds the worms for him and hands them to him. Lately, he has been asking me to show him worms on my phone. That's how much he loves them. Everything is in its spot, ready to be planted, but I needed to go in the house, make dinner, the kids needed to have a bath, and then it was bedtime. After they went to bed, I came back out here to plant these vegetables. It was about 8 o'clock at night when I was planting these vegetables, and a storm was rolling in, so I was very limited on time. It took me a total of about 35 or 40 minutes to finish. I wanted to make sure that everything was planted before it started to rain so that everything could be watered. Luckily, I got it done just as it started to sprinkle. Now that everything is planted, I'm going to show you around and share with you everything I got right here. Starting on the left side of my garden, I have cilantro, parsley, chives, and basil. Right next to that, I have spinach, then some English cucumbers, green beans, kale over in the corner. To the right of the kale are some peppers. They're staggered from left to right. There's purple, yellow, red, and green. Then there's jalapeno and habanero. I have some celery next to that. Next to the celery are some banana peppers. Then I have 3 different kinds of tomatoes: beefsteak, grape, and Roma. We are going to wrap it up for the day. This was a very busy day, and I am so happy with everything I was able to get done. Even though I didn't make it to the grocery store, I still got a ton marked off my to-do list and feel very accomplished. I hope you feel relaxed and motivated from today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope you enjoy today and the rest of your week. I will see you in the next one.